Today's thought is don't stop when you are tired. Stop when you are done. Good morning, students. Welcome back. I hope all of you are safe and fit at home, studying well and completing your work on time. This video is for the students of class 8th, subject English. And today we are going to cover one topic from PC Wren's grammar book or of PC Wren's grammar book. This is our chapter number 33 and the name of the chapter is Dialogue Writing or Skit. It is a part of writing skill. This is my lecture number 1 of the same chapter. This chapter is taken from PC Wren's grammar book. Students, first of all in this video we shall learn the meaning, types and elements of writing dialogue or skit, or we can say dialogue writing or skit. After then we shall discuss the homework solution of the homework which was assigned you in lecture number 1 of chapter 9, that is mood. Student, keep one thing in your mind, we shall cover this chapter in one lecture only. So let's start our chapter and see what is the meaning of dialogue writing or what is the meaning of dialogue. So let's see what is the meaning or definition of dialogue writing. Dialogue writing is a form of composition where a conversation or talking between two or more characters is usually imagined and produced. It is useful to master the language because it helps in building the power of imagination and creativity. I repeat it again. It is useful to master the language because it helps in building the power of imagination and creativity. One has to imagine what the characters would exactly speak in a given situation. Dialogue writing is a useful technique to develop a story into a skit or a drama. Or in simple way, we can say that a dialogue is a literary technique in which writers employ two or more characters to be engaged in conversation with one another. In literature, it is a conversational passage or a spoken or written exchange of conversation in a group or between two persons directed towards a particular subject. So now let's see what is the meaning of skit. Let's see the definition or meaning of skit. A skit is a humorous short play. It is different from a drama. A drama is a long play with various scenes and acts, whereas a skit is a short play which is usually funny. Or in simple way, we can say that a short funny performance or a piece of writing that mimics something to show how silly it is called skit. It is a kind of a short play. So now let's see what are the tips for writing dialogue for a skit. In order to write dialogues for a skit, one should keep in mind the following. Number 1. One should have a clear idea of what the character wants to say. Number 2. Keep the conversation as natural as possible to make it appealing to the audience. Appealing means attractive or interesting. Number 3. Make it interesting and emotionally engaging. Number 4. Let the conversation be brisk and rapid. Brisk means practical or quick. Rapid means sudden or fast. Number 5. Begin the dialogue in an interesting way to arrest the reader's attention from the beginning. Number 6. although a free and easy style may be adopted. The dialogues should be grammatically correct. Keep one thing in your mind, tenses depend upon situation. So let's see how many types of dialogues are there. Number 1, inner dialogue. Inner dialogue means the characters speak to themselves and reveal their personalities. Number 2 is outer dialogue. Outer dialogue means it is a simple conversation between two characters used in almost all types of fictional works. So basically there are two types of dialogue, inner dialogue and outer dialogue. Now let's see example for writing dialogue from a story. Read the following story and compose dialogues to form a skit. So let's see the story. Once upon a time, there lived a very famous lawyer. There would always be a big crowd in front of his house. There lived a man in that same locality who was in dire, means very bad or serious, need of a lawyer, as he had a dispute. Dispute means a disagreement or argument between two people with his neighbor. So to solve the dispute, he goes to this lawyer. The lawyer, however, says that since he was very busy, he would answer only 3 questions. The man asked about the fees of the lawyer. He said that it was only 1 lakh for answering 3 questions. The man was quite surprised and asked him if that wasn't a little too much. The lawyer now reminded the man that 2 questions have already been answered and asked him what would be the last question. So now let's see how we can compose dialogues from a story. Man, may I come in? Lawyer, yes, please take your seat. Man, thank you. Lawyer, tell me how can I help you? Man, I have come to seek your help about a dispute. Dispute means a disagreement or argument between two people that I am having with my neighbor. May I know what your fees is? Lawyer, yes, I take 1 lakh rupees to answer 3 questions. Man, oh, don't you think it is a little too much to demand such a high fees? Lawyer, yes, it may be. Now tell me what is your 3rd question? Students, while composing dialogue from a story, keep one thing in your mind that you have to use your imagination to start the conversation so that the dialogues can match the story. Tenses depend on the situation. Now let's see an example for writing a story from dialogues. Read the following dialogue and write a story based on it. Now let's see the conversation between teacher and student, or we can say now let's see the dialogues between teacher and students. Teacher, good morning children. Students, good morning sir. Teacher, now open your science book. I will explain to you about blood groups today. Students, but we don't have science in our timetable today, sir. So we have not brought our science book. Teacher, that is all right. Listen to me attentively then. Attentively means carefully. All of us know that we all have blood flowing in our body, but each one of us has a different blood group. Can you name any blood group? For example, Isha, do you know What is your blood group? Isha. Yes, sir. My blood group is B. Teacher. Alright. Very good. You know what your blood group is. Sit down. You see, people who have blood group A can take blood from the people who have A blood group. Similarly, people with blood group B can take blood from the people who have blood group B. But students, there are some who can take blood from anyone. Do you know who are they? Diksha. Yes, sir, I know. Teacher. Very good, Diksha. Tell me, who are they? Diksha. They are mosquitoes, sir. All students laugh. Students, always remember one thing, that you have to put only colon between the character's name and its dialogues. Don't put any another punctuation mark. So now let's see how we can compose a story from dialogue. Once in a class, the science teacher asked the students to open their science books. The students replied that they had not brought their science books, as they did not have the science period in their timetable on that day. On hearing this, the teacher told them that they could, in that case, just listen to him attentively. He would teach them about blood groups. He told them that although blood group is flowing in everybody's body, each one has a different blood groups. To cite an example, cite means mention. He asked Isha what her blood group was. Isha told him that her blood group was B. The teacher appreciated her for knowing her blood group. The teacher further told the students that people of A group of blood can take blood from people who possess blood group A. And similarly, people who have blood group B can take blood from people who have B group of blood. He then asked the students if they knew someone who can take blood from anyone indiscriminately. To this, a student named Diksha answered that it was the mosquitoes that can take blood from anyone. The students of the class burst out laughing. Students, keep one thing in your mind, that story is always written in past tense. Dialogue can be written in present or past. It can depend upon the situation. One thing, dialogues are used in narrations too, as in the stories and novels. Uses of dialogue in any narration. It can be in the form of text, paragraph or anything. Dialogue writing is an art which can add expressions, feeling, sentiments, comments, and can convey much more that is possible by simple writing. It should bring alive a situation so that the reader feels he or she is actually present at the site. Students, you have to complete your homework on the basis of the topic explained by me. And your homework is revise chapter 33, that is dialogue writing or skit, from the book or video. Based on the understanding of the topic, do exercises mentioned in the PCW's grammar book as page number 184, exercise number 1, page number 185, exercise number 2. Students, keep in your mind, you have to do these exercises in your fair notebook by following the correct format. Since many students are not having their books with them. So here in this video, I have mentioned your homework in detail. Let's see exercise number 1, which is on page number 184. Read the following story and compose dialogues based on it. The story is, one day Uncle Peter goes to a restaurant to have breakfast. He orders hot and sour chicken soup. The waiter brings the soup after a while. Uncle Peter is very hungry by then, and he at once begins to savor means taste, the chicken soup. When the soup is almost finished, he discovers a cockroach floating there in the bowl of soup. He gets furious. Furious means very angry, and calls for the waiter and begins to shout at him. The waiter listens to him patiently and then politely tells him that he would not change anything extra for the cockroach, since it is free with the chicken soup. So now let's see exercise number 2, which is on page number 185. Read the following conversation between a father and son and develop it into a story. So let's see the conversation. Father: tomorrow is your exam, son, and you are constantly, means again and again, fiddling with your phone. Fiddling means playing. Son: Daddy, I am having a serious discussion with my friend about tomorrow's exam. Father: and do you think this discussion will bring you good marks? Son: I don't know whether it is going to bring good marks to us, but it will definitely do good to our friend Payal. Father: Payal? How is she related to your exam? What nonsense are you talking, son? Be serious, my boy. It is exam time. Stop talking about all these insignificant topics right now. Son: that is what we are doing. We are discussing how we can stop and motivate Payal not to cheat in exam. That is what she does in every exam. She disturbs us a lot, Daddy. So we were discussing about ways to stop her from disturbing us. Father: don't worry, son. Tomorrow I will go to school and talk to your teacher to change your place, so that you don't have to sit anywhere near Payal. Now leave that mobile and begin to prepare for your exam. Son: thank you, Daddy. Now in this video, we shall discuss the homework solution of the homework which was assigned you in lecture number 1 of chapter 9, that is mood. This chapter is taken from PCW's grammar book. Students, we have already discussed meaning, types and uses along with examples of mood. As I assigned you homework which was to be done by you on the basis of your understanding. And your homework was revise chapter 9, that is mood, from the book or video, and based on the understanding of the topic, do exercise mentioned in the PCW's grammar book as page number 50, exercise number 1. Now let's discuss the exercise in detail. So let's see exercise number 1. Read the following sentences carefully and see whether the italicized verbs are in indicative, imperative or subjunctive mood. Question number 1 is, Napoleon died at St. Helena. Answer is, the verb in the given sentence expresses a state of fact. So, died is in the indicative mood. Number 2, come here. The verb in the given sentence expresses a command. It does not state a fact or a possibility. So come is in the imperative mood. Number third is try to do better. The verb in the given sentence expresses a entreaty or request. It does not state a fact or a possibility. So try is in the imperative mood. Number fourth is I wish I were a millionaire. Answer is the verb in the given sentence expresses a wish. After the verb wish to indicate a situation which is unreal or contrary to fact. The fact is I am not a millionaire. So were is in the subjunctive mood. Number fifth is open page 7 of your book. Answer is the verb in the given sentence expresses a command. It does not state a fact or a possibility. So open is in the imperative mood. Number 6. Are you well? Answer is the verb in the given sentence asks a question. It does not state a fact or a possibility. So are is in the indicative mood. Number 7th is let her go. Answer is the verb in the given sentence expresses a command. It does not state a fact or a possibility. So let is in the imperative mood. Number 8. If we started now, we should be in time. Answer is the verb in the given sentence expresses a condition that must fulfill to proceed with the next task. So started is in the subjunctive mood. Number 9. We are taught English grammar. Answer is the verb in the given sentence simply states a fact. It does not express an order or a possibility. So taught is in the indicative mood. Number 10. Go there. Answer is the verb in the given sentence expresses a command. It does not state a fact or a possibility. So go is in the imperative mood. So this is the end of the lecture. Students, if you like our videos, then please hit on the like button and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you and have a nice day.